Hi guys, in this chapter I'm going to explain about how to create graph and charts. Actually there are some types of charts that we have here. So it is a pie chart, bar chart and line graph. So all of them we are going to create one by one. So for this chapter we need some source files which are already available: employees.csv, project.csv, rainfall.csv and webhits.csv. So let us start with the creation of a chart here. So here in this task 16a, they said open the file employees.csv. I'm just going to click here to the desktop. Our chapter source files are here in chapter number 16. We just need to open the file employees.csv. Then what we need to do is, this shows the job type, the number of employees with that job type and the percentage of employee with that job type. Now what you need to do is, you need to create an appropriate graph or chart to show the number of employees with the job type. So we have nothing to do here with the percentage. So number of staff and the job title. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose these two columns and I will insert here a bar graph, and simple 2D bar graph is enough. So the bar graph is already inserted. You see that in this graph now you can add some x-axis and y-axis and the title at the top, how we are moving forward in the same task. So this 16a is we have created the bar graph. Then here we are going to create one more graph here, so it might be some other kind of graph. So first of all I'm going to save this one as our task 16a into the same folder. We will need this one later on. Click on OK, and then after they ask us here to create one more graph to show the percentage. Whenever they ask you to show the percentages, I always prefer to use a pie chart. So as in the textbook also have chosen the pie chart, so I'm just going to select the job title and their percentages and we'll click on insert a pie chart this time. You see that we have a pie chart for number of employees and their percentages. So just click on save as, and that is our task 16b. Just click on OK. Now moving forward to task 16c, they mentioned that open the file rainfall.csv. So what we need to do is, we need to open the file rainfall.csv. This file consists of information about the rainfall and the temperature in centigrades in two towns A and B on different dates in a month and an year also. So what we need to do, we need to create an appropriate graph or chart to show a comparison of the monthly data for town A and B. So in this case I'm just going to select the date and rainfall only, town A, and then town B. Nothing to do with these two, only for town A and B the rainfall. And then insert, we need to go this time to insert a line graph because it is a comparison between two different rainfall in millimeter of some towns, which is A and B. So for comparison we always use the line graph, but I think so there is something missing in our graph here. Let me just we just need to select these two and now click on insert. Let's see what happened this time. Actually I have selected these two cells. That's why there was a data interpreting problem. Now it is clear. So this is how we insert the line graph as well. So I'm just going to save this one as our task 16C, and it will be also as a workbook. There's space, yeah, just click on save. Now this is how we learn now to insert line graph, bar graph, and then pie chart. Now in next task they are asking us how to label a chart. So they said open the chart, save in task 16A, and add appropriate chart label. So here I'm going to close this one and this one as well, and will open here my chart 16A. So if you need top title, x-axis, y-axis, so we have some quick layouts here. When you click on design, I always prefer to use layout number 9 because it has chart title, y-axis, x-axis, and then legend as well. So for example, chart title, what kind of chart title you want to give? So like number of staff, you can say number of staff. Then after y-axis it is staff, and here on x-axis what do you have? You have here job title. And then if you want the legend, it's okay, otherwise you can just delete it. So this is how we insert the chart titles, and we format it as well. So I'm going to save this one file as D, just click on OK. Moving forward to the next 16E. Now here they ask you to open your chart 16B. So we'll open here chart 16B, this one. Now they need to have display all the segment labels and percentage values on the chart. Do not display legend. Extract the segment of engineers and make this segment red. So you need to include the design first, and this layout is preferable. There is no legend now, and here we have the data on percentages, and you can just mention here that jobs with percentages, like that, and just move this one little bit to the left so that this title is not disturbed, or this heading. Now what you need to do is, they said you need to extract a segment of engineer, and we need to make this one red. So just click here once and one more time, so only this segment is selected. Move it back, and now home, and just fill it with the color red. So this is how we format our charts. Save it as, we'll just save it as E. Now one more task is here, which is called task 16F, and that is very important. This will tell you how to use secondary access. So as I have mentioned here, open the file rainfall.csv. So we'll open the rainfall.csv, and now what you need to do is create an appropriate graph or chart to show comparison of the rainfall and average temperature for each month in town A only. So I will open the rainfall here. So we'll select the date, then temperature column, and then rainfall, both, and then just click on insert line graph. So line graph is inserted. Now what I need to do is add a secondary axis to the chart for the temperature series. So if you look at this value, this one is for rainfall and this is for temperature. So just select this one, then right click, format data series, and here we have an option called secondary axis. Just click on close. Now you can see a secondary axis is added. Now what you need to do is, if you want to format this one as well, so format legend, or you just right click, select data. So what you want to do for series 1, you want to edit and you need to get the date. Oh no, sorry, not date, rainfall. Just click on OK. Oh, sorry, we have not to do anything with it. It is only displaying the date, and if you want to, you just rename it, like just clicking here and then just format legend. We just right click and select data, and we just edit this one by series name and just mention here, for example, this one represents temperature or rainfall, and then just click on OK. And this one we just edit, and this represents temperature. Just click on OK and then click on OK. You see the legend is now displaying here. If you want to format the axis, you can also format. For example, just click here, format axis. Now it starts with the 0, and then the maximum value is 300. I am going to fix it to 250 because my rainfall is maximum 240, and then the measure unit gap of 50, I am going to decrease it to 25, and then just click on close. So you can see the values are displayed here as well. So this is how we include the secondary axis, and we deal with the different kind of charts. If it is a pie chart, line graph, or a bar chart, is how we deal with it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you have learned something from this video. Subscribe the channel and don't forget to put your comments for any questions.